Well, hello there. Today on this video, I'm going to tell you about 6 awesome places to see in northern Arizona that you may not know about. These are places near Flagstaff that are sure not to disappoint. The first awesome place in the area surrounding Flagstaff, Arizona, that you may not have heard of is Red Mountain Trail 159. For driving directions, take Highway US 180 north from Route 66 downtown for about 30.6 miles. Turn left on Forest Service Road 9023V and Red Mountain Trail 159 trailhead parking will be on the left. Red Mountain is one of several hundred cinder cones within a swath of volcanic landscape that extends 50 miles eastward from Williams, Arizona through Flagstaff to the canyon of the Little Colorado River. Geologists call this belt of volcanoes the San Francisco Volcanic Field, named for San Francisco Mountain, whose tallest peak is 12,600 feet above sea level, the highest elevation in Arizona. Red Mountain rises about 1,000 feet above the surrounding landscape, and its crest is at 7,965 feet elevation. And Red Mountain is roughly 740,000 years old. Red Mountain is unusual in that its internal structure is exposed. This is not the case at most cinder cones in the San Francisco Volcanic Field because erosion has not had enough time to expose their internal features. A gentle uphill 30-minute walk from the parking lot brings the visitor into a natural amphitheater carved into the northeast flank of Red Mountain. The back wall of the amphitheater is a nearly vertical 800-foot cliff, which tapers off to the right and left. Truncated layers of volcanic cinders form ledges and color bands across the amphitheater walls. The next awesome place in the area surrounding Flagstaff, Arizona, that you may not have heard of is Grand Falls. For driving directions to Grand Falls is located 30 miles northeast of Flagstaff, Arizona. Grand Falls is a natural waterfall system in the Painted Desert on the Navajo Nation lands. It is also called Chocolate Falls because the muddy color of the water. At 185 feet tall, it is taller than Niagara Falls. It dumps snowmelt or seasonal rain into the Little Colorado River below. It is known for its extremely muddy flow, which is a major contributor of the Little Colorado River opacity. Heavy rains or snowmelt will produce spectacular viewing, photography, and sound, whereas a scarcity of water will produce only trickles or no flow at all. Grand Falls was formed when lava from nearby Merriam Crater in the San Francisco Volcanic Field surrounding Flagstaff flowed into the Little Colorado River, creating a lava dam. The river was forced to reroute itself around the dam, and Grand Falls formed where the river rejoins its original course. The waterfall is remote, and no major paved roads access it. The falls are dormant for months of the year and reduced to only a drip. To access the falls, a passenger car can reach the south side of the river. A Navajo Nation hiking permit is not required to visit the falls. Picnic benches are provided at the viewpoint. The trail is 1/2 mile long and an easy hike. The next awesome place in the area surrounding Flagstaff, Arizona, that you may not have heard of is Lava River Cave. For driving directions, take Highway US 180 north from Route 66 downtown for about 14.5 miles. Turn left on Forest Service Road 245, continue 3 miles west, then turn left on Forest Service Road 171 for 1 mile to the trailhead parking. Lava River Cave is a lava tube in northern Arizona's Coconino National Forest. At approximately 3/4 of a mile in length, it is the longest cave of its kind known in Arizona. Lava River Cave is freely accessible to the general public. Geologists believe the cave was formed sometime between 650 and 700,000 years ago when molten lava erupted from a volcanic vent in nearby Hart Prairie. The top sides and bottom of the flow cooled and solidified, while lava in the middle flowed out of the tube, leaving a hollow space to form the cave. Examples of both A'a and Pahoehoe basaltic lava can be seen in the cave. The cave is mostly dry, but due to the temperature difference between the cave walls and the outside air, there's a lot of condensation on the walls, ceiling, and floor of the cave near the entrance, which makes it sometimes slippery. Temperatures inside the lava tube are about 40 degrees Fahrenheit during the summer, and it is not uncommon for some of the rocks to be covered with ice in the winter. The cave can range in height from 30 feet to only 2 or 3 feet, although the latter only at the side passage that rejoins the main tunnel. There are no light sources inside the lava tube. It is recommended that visitors have sturdy hiking boots, warm clothing, and multiple reliable sources of light. There are no entrance or use fees. The next awesome place in the area surrounding Flagstaff, Arizona, that you may not have heard of is Sunset Crater National Monument. For driving directions, take US 89 highway north for about 12 miles and turn right at the sign for Sunset Crater Volcano. Sunset Crater is a cinder cone located north of Flagstaff in the U.S. state of Arizona. The crater is within the Sunset Crater Volcano National Monument. Sunset Crater is the youngest in a string of volcanoes in the San Francisco volcanic field and is related to the nearby San Francisco peaks. The largest vent of the eruption, Sunset Crater itself, was a source of the Bonita and Kana'a lava flows that extended about 1.6 miles northwest and 6 miles northeast, respectively. Vents along a 6-mile fissure extending southeast produced small splatter ramparts and a 4-mile lava flow. The volcano is monitored by the Yellowstone Volcano Observatory and is classified as a moderate threat. A hiking trail below the summit skirts the substantial Bonito lava flow. This hardened lava is black and appears fresh as it has devastated the forest in its path. The lava flow also created an ice cave or tube closed to the public after a partial collapse. The next awesome place in the area surrounding Flagstaff, Arizona, that you may not have heard of is Wupatki National Monument. For driving directions, take US 89 highway north for about 26 miles, turn right at Forest Service Road 545, and after you turn there will be a sign. Follow that road to the National Monument. The Wapatki National Monument is a United States national monument located in north-central Arizona near Flagstaff. Rich in Native American archaeological sites, the monument is administered by the National Park Service in close conjunction with nearby Sunset Crater Volcano National Monument. The many settlement sites scattered throughout the monument were built by ancient Pueblo people, more specifically the Kohonina, Kayenta, and Sinagua. Wupatki, which means long cut house in the Hopi language, is a multi-story Pueblo dwelling comprising over 100 rooms and a community room and the northernmost ball court ever discovered in North America, creating the largest building site for nearly 50 miles. Nearby secondary structures have also been uncovered, including two kiva-like structures. A major population influx began soon after the eruption of Sunset Crater in the 11th century between 1040 and 1100, which blanketed the area with volcanic ash, improving agricultural productivity and the soil's ability to retain water. The Sinagua people used clay vessels to collect water whenever there were rains, and were able to sustain themselves by storing this water until it was needed. By 1182, approximately 85 people lived in Wupatki Pueblo, but by 1225 the site was permanently abandoned. The next awesome place in the area surrounding Flagstaff, Arizona, that you may not have heard of is Meteor Crater. For driving directions, take I-40 east for about 40 miles to exit 233 at Meteor Crater Road. Take the exit and turn right. Follow the signs for about 6 miles on to the Meteor Crater National Landmark Visitor Center parking. Meteor Crater is a popular tourist destination with approximately 250,000 visitors per year. The Meteor Crater Visitor Center sits on the north rim of the crater. It features interactive exhibits and displays about meteorites and asteroids, space, the solar system, and comets, including the American Astronaut Wall of Fame and such artifacts on display as an Apollo boilerplate command module, a 1,400-pound meteorite fragment found in the area of the collision, and meteorite specimens from Meteor Crater that can be touched and seen and inspected closely. Formerly known as the Museum of Astrogeology, the Visitor Center includes a Discovery Center and Space Museum, a movie theater, a gift shop, and observation areas with views inside the rim of the crater. Guided tours of the rim are offered daily, weather permitting. And these are the 6 amazing things to see near Flagstaff, Arizona.